Howdy folks, thanks for tuning in. So I thought of another story that I wanted to tell you. This is going to be just a quick one. When I worked at the dealership, I also did a stint for a year as a service writer. And I bounced between, they had two shops there. They had a light duty shop, which was everything smaller than an F-150 that Ford made. The F-150s and the Super Duties and the Expeditions all went over to the heavy shop, with the exception of the occasional F-150 oil change if they couldn't get it in over at the heavy duty shop. But it was really snug to get those into a rack at the light shop just due to the way the building was laid out. This particular story comes from the heavy duty shop. I'm over there, customer dropped his vehicle off middle of winter, and it is going to get bitter cold out it was bitter cold out all day, and then it was supposed to get down to like 20s, maybe a little below that, maybe into the teens overnight. Guy comes in, drops his extended cab 99 to 03.5 7.3 liter dually 4-wheel drive manual truck. The only reason that all the weather stuff's important is he dropped his truck off for a recall. He did a lot of the work himself on his truck. And he had like a glow plug relay or glow plug module or bad glow plugs in it, something. But essentially the glow plugs wasn't hurting. Anyone that has ever had any experience with a 7.3 Power Stroke knows that those engines do not like being started when it's that cold out. So he's like, just leave it indoors and I'll come pick it up. And I don't mind waiting 15 minutes to get someone to back it out. It just needs to be left indoors because the glow plugs on this truck don't work. Well, this particular day, I'm the only one over there, and so I tell the mechanic that does the work on this truck, the recall. I think it was the camshaft position sensor, crankshaft position sensor recall. I'm not sure which one. I tell the mechanic that gets this job, I said, hey, you need to find a spot that you can leave this thing inside, and I'll come get it when the customer gets here. Glow plugs don't work on it, and we don't have a spot outside to plug up the block heater. Okay, sure, no problem. So, guy goes in, does the recall. I'm busy answering phones, dealing with customers. I'm not really keeping tabs on what's going on in the shop. The mechanics are literally bringing me the work orders as they get done. I'm doing my stuff. Cool. Truck gets done. I call the customer, leave a voicemail, just let him know his truck's done. He's at work, not going to be there till about 5:30. We close at 6. This will work. So, customer shows up, pick his truck up. He goes, I seen it was parked outside. And I go, oh, it was? I said, I'm sorry, I don't know when it got put out there. I've been tied to this desk all day. I haven't stepped outside into the shop to do anything since whenever. I think I only had someone come over for lunch, and aside from that, I'm on my own. Well, he goes outside, truck refuses to start, and it doesn't have the best batteries in it. So we get a jump box on this thing. We have to go find extension cords out of the attic. We get a jump box on this thing. We're trying to get start. Cannot get it to start. We're spraying ether in it. It will not. It'll hit a lick and that's it. It'll hit a lick, that's it. And we're heating his batteries up pretty good, and he goes, I don't know what I'm going to do. I had, at the time, a 99 two-wheel drive Expedition. One of my favorite vehicles. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of it. If I'd known then what I know now, I wouldn't have gotten rid of it because it was a good truck. I would have fixed a couple things that it needed fixed. Anyway, I tell this guy, I'm like, you don't mind if we get a little unconventional here? He says, what do you mean? I said, I can get that truck started. but you're going to have to trust me and be a little patient. He goes, I just got, and at this point, the mechanic had left because he had to get home because he had something going on with his family and wife and kids and all that, so he couldn't stay around to help us get this thing started. He's like, what do you have in mind? I said, well, here's what we're going to do. You sit in here, give me 5 minutes, I'll come get you, and we're going to get your truck started. He goes, okay. So we hang out in the office till close time. I go outside, get my truck, and I kept a like 20-foot crane strap in the back of my truck. A buddy of mine used to work for a local crane service. Whenever the straps would get a little cut on them or something, they wouldn't pass the safety inspections. But they're still good straps, and you got to remember those things are rated for like anywhere from 10 to 25,000 pounds of deadlift capacity, and they're anywhere between 1.5 to 3 times rated. So if you have a 20,000 pound crane strap, you can put 27,000 pounds on it before it starts fraying, or no, it'd be more than that. But anyway, so they're rated, the brake strength is way above the rating. So they're really tough, and so even if they get a fray on it, you're not going to hurt it with a car. So anyway, I go out to his truck, whoa, traffic, and I hook my crane strap up to my tow hitch and through his tow hook, and I go inside and get him. I say, get in the truck, here's exactly what you need to do. I'm getting ready to pull you over this. We had the parking spot that he got stuck in had one of those little concrete parking barriers in front of it, but there was just open parking lot on the other side. I said, why are you... I hate when people road rage at me for giving a reasonable following distance in traffic that's constantly on the brakes. Anyway, I tell him I'm going to pull you over this, and then I'm going to get you up to about 10 miles an hour. You put it in second or third gear and dump the clutch. That'll get the engine spinning, and I'm going to pull you till it fires up, and when it fires, you honk. We had a bunch of parking lot available, lots of room to do this different maneuver. And hang on just a second here. So anyway, we have plenty of room to do this little maneuver, and pull him out, get him up to, whoa, stop. Get him up to 5 to 10 miles an hour. He dumps the clutch, engine starts rolling over, and he had stacks in the bed, which was good because I could see when it was actually fired. And we started his truck and got him home. He's like, I never knew that. Which I thought was funny, that, you know, you own a manual transmission vehicle, you don't know that you can roll start it or pull start it. And the only reason why we couldn't push start it is there was no hill and the thing weighed 9,000 pounds. So, but yeah, we got it going and got him home. I just thought it was a funny story due to the unconventional way that we got the truck started. And got the customer taken care of. He's like, yeah, I'm not upset at you. The mechanic needed his racks. It's just frustrating to have to deal with this. And I'm like, well, you know, I definitely understand that, Mr. Customer. But I'm just glad we got you home and I didn't drive my car into work today. But I would have got him home one way or another, even if I would have had to have used the parts running truck. I could have got him home. I just would have had to gotten some chain, but I just thought it was funny the way we got that thing started. So that's what I got for today, folks, on this one. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time.